Well, hello, my name's Kevin Graham and I'm with American Panel Corporation. I'm here to take just a few minutes of your time to show you a little bit about flooring in insulated cold rooms. I want you to remember some ironclad rules. Number one, if you have a refrigerated cold room and the temperature in that room is below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, a freezer, you need to have some form of insulated floor. Also, if it's a cold room below 60 degrees Fahrenheit, that would be like a meat cutting room or something like that, or a walk-in cooler, beer cooler, whatever type, and it's above grade, that is to say it's on the second floor of the building or on the first floor with a basement or a crawl space below, you need to have some form of an insulated floor. Now the most traditional is a 4-inch foamed in place polyurethane floor. This floor can be in any type of configuration, in any type of finish. What is really important is that when you have an insulated floor, that when you install the panels around it, that is to say, the wall panels, the ceiling panels, even the door panels, when they're all complete, they accomplish the task of what we refer to as sealing the envelope. In other words, the envelope of the airtight insulated structure has to be integral. You can't have a break in it. So a 4-inch floor with walls, ceilings, and a door accomplishes that sealed envelope. If it were a cooler, you may want to decrease the grade of coming in and out by using a 2-inch floor. That's a very, very good feature we have at American Panel, but remember, 2 inches is not enough insulation for a freezer. Also, a welded and integral ramp is very, very helpful if you have rolling stock. And that is a modest option at $150 and very, very useful, an integral interior ramp. But if you have the foresight, the time, and the opportunity, you might want to take this 4-inch floor that we showed and put it in a 4-inch depression. What we've simulated here is the concrete laid by the general contractor has a 4-inch depression. This allows you to put the walk-in floor in the depression, come in and add the walls and ceilings to make your envelope sealed, and then when you have rolling stock, watch this, the threshold plate at the door transitions from the kitchen into the insulated cold room. Occasionally, and this is the real powerful point I want to display to you here, an architect or a consultant may specify an 8-inch depression. And this is what I want you to learn to keep out of trouble. Let's look over here at our 8-inch simulation. Here we have our 8-inch pit, our concrete floor in our kitchen going down 8 inches. The consultant will often specify 2 layers of 2-inch urethane insulation to create the envelope below. We have that right here. The first layer of 2-inch insulation and the second layer of 2-inch insulation. If we were to assemble our envelope on top of this, in this situation, you would see that we have a gap here. Insulation, insulation, but a gap. Our envelope isn't sealed. What needs to happen is a vertical thermal break. Insulation, insulation, our walls, roofs, and door go above it, and you can see we've sealed the envelope. So remember, freezers always have to have a floor, 4 inches of urethane insulation. Coolers, if they're above grade on the second floor or above a basement, they must have a minimum of 2 inches of insulation. And the envelope always has to be sealed. American Panel thanks you, and remember, buy within the group.